Positive shooting boils down to being a bit more aware of what we're doing and a bit more disciplined in our actions. It's my opinion that a lot of people are far too sloppy in the way they approach their shooting, and they lose targets because of it. The positive shooting system advocates that you develop a personal shooting routine. Mine boils down to this. Before I shoot at a target, I look at it very carefully. I consider where I first see it as a blur, where I first see it clearly, and approximately where I'm going to kill it. I mount the gun onto the killing point. I wind back along the line of flight to where I first see the target clearly, and then I direct my eyes to where I see it as a blur. Before I call for the target, I positively visualize a kill in my mind's eye. Positive visualization is an extremely important technique for all serious shooters to learn. Why? Simply because scientists have proven that if we visualize something in our mind's eye before we do it, we're more likely to do it when we do it for real. Pull! I want to talk you through now shooting a target the positive shooting way. And the first thing we want to do is to have a look at the target. It's coming out of that trap house over there. Pull! 1, 2, 3. Now I've established three things. Where I first see the target as a blur or a streak, where I first see it clearly, where I first see it distinctly as a clay target, that is, and approximately where I want to kill it. Shooting it now is a simple process. I mount the gun onto that point in space which we'll call the killing point. I wind back along the line of flight to the point where I first see the target clearly. I drop the gun from the shoulder. Now I direct my eyes, by turning the head very slightly, to the area where I see it as a blur or streak. Before I call pull, I positively visualize the target breaking in my mind's eye. Pull! 1, 2, 3. Rhythm's the key. Rhythm and visual contact. Grabbing that target with your eyes, just like a fighter pilot locking onto an enemy aircraft. Let's have another go. Mount onto the killing point. Wind back along the line of flight to where you first see the target clearly. Drop the butt from the shoulder. Look at the area where you see it as a blur. Pull! 1, 2, 3. Consistent results are just down to applying that technique every time.